Anyway, so the Syrian Kurdish forces have now started retreating from the river Euphrates in the Syrian border a day after Turkey sent tanks into Syria to aid some rebel fighters. Basically, the United States Secretary of State John Kerry sent telephone conversations between the Secretary of State of Turkey, basically the Turkish president, Tayyip Erdogan. Basically, I don't like Erdogan because he's increasingly authoritarian. But basically, the offensive was launched near the town of Jabarius inside Syria to aid the rebels, and the Vice President Joe Biden flew into the city of Ankara hours after it was launched, and he backed Turkey over the Kurdish fighters. Now, I don't totally agree with that, but it happens. Basically, John Kerry said that the Kurdish forces were in the process of retreating east of the Euphrates, the officials said. And basically, that's what's going on. The Kurdish forces are being pushed out of Syria. I don't understand why they would want to push the Kurdish forces out. They're the ones who are trying to help fight for peace, but they support Turkey. And this is another thing that I've been trying to say, is that oftentimes the United States, they don't really necessarily make the right decisions, in my opinion. They shouldn't really be backing rebels in Syria because you know where those weapons are gonna go. Al-Qaeda. And if you want Syria to basically turn into the Al-Qaedan country, or Al-Qaedistan as some might call it, then you just do that. Just arm these enemies. But, nah, too naive. They must not be ISIS. Nah, the Kurdish people, they're just trying to fight for the Assad government. Frick that crap. You should be helping the Kurds. You're not. And this is what happens. We end up with a conflict that's so severe that it ends up being a crisis, because you always got to be against your enemies. And that's all I gotta say.